Hey guys, Prangell Gaming here and welcome back to another post-match thoughts. I'm a bit frustrated the fact that this one is the Bristol City Millwall game. We both drew 0-0. Should we be winning these games? I don't know. I kind of expected a lot more goals to go in the back of the net than actually did, so more for me. Either way, it was a game where either side could have actually gone on to win it, and both sides did actually manage to hit the woodwork. I'll talk more about that later on. Now, in terms of how the sides lined up, Bristol City went with a 4-4-2 formation, which saw Nathan Baker feature against one of his former sides. It also saw Jamie Patterson and their record signing Famara Dahuhu also feature for City. Again, if I said that name wrong, I don't know how to say it fantastically, so just let me know how to break it down in the comment section if you can. As for Millwall, we also lined up with 4-4-2, naming exactly the same squad that lost 4-3 to Ipswich, much to my shock and surprise, to be honest. Archer did manage to maintain in the team, and Tom Elliott was still left out, with Steve Morrison remaining as Mill's captain. So Tony Craig, Mill's actual captain, has only featured in one cup game. Don't really get what that's about, but either way, it happens. Now, stats-wise, Bristol City had 10 shots to Millwall's 14, and both sides only had 3 on target. So it wasn't the best of games, and there's very little chances to really talk about. But a stat that I do want to talk about is the fact that Millwall had 16 corners. Yes, and well, we managed to do absolutely nothing with them. Surprise, surprise there. So into the first half, there's only 2 chances to talk about, really. The first isn't even a chance, it's a penalty shout, as Bobby Reid fell down in the box after Conor McLaughlin looked to have knocked him over. Is it a penalty? I think it probably could have been given as one, so I do think Millwall got away lightly with that one. Slightly unlucky for him, and well, McLaughlin doesn't want to be knocking players down in the box. These things happen, and I'm quite fortunate the referee said no penalty. The next chance was where Jamie Patterson got in behind, he crossed the ball in, and well, all it needed was a touch from Famara Dahuhu, who somehow slid and missed the ball. If he had touched it, just one tiny touch into the back of the net, that's 1-0 to City, and probably game, set, match. Mill would have struggled to have found their way back into this game. Now, the second half, it did have a little bit more chances, not too many. As I said, there was only 3 major shots on target. The first actual chance was where Bobby Reid actually managed to have his drag shot saved by Jordan Archer, and then Frank Fielding, their goalkeeper, had to save a volley from Jed Wallace as he hit a deflected George Saville effort. Now, I said both sides did hit the woodwork. Well, the first was through Bristol City, as Jamie Patterson managed to hit the crossbar. That smashed off and away after some intricate passing play by Bristol City. Mill then managed to hit the post through Tom Elliott, who headed the ball, and it just knocked against the post. Now, I have to make a decision on the key players. For Bristol City, I'm going to have to go with Jamie Patterson. The winger was absolutely fantastic, causing mayhem the whole time, getting in behind, creating chances, as you have to do as a winger. He was an absolute nightmare for us to deal with. And, well, he is one of the main reasons why they was close to scoring. He almost assisted an effort. And as for Millwall, I've got to go with Conor McLaughlin. The right back was fantastic defensively. And, well, sometimes defenders get overlooked in the team. And, well, I think he was the best one in the squad for that match. Obviously, Saville was again outstanding, but I always talk about Saville, so I think McLaughlin deserves it more. For what the managers say, I'm going to have to go with Lee Johnson, what he said first. And he said, I'm disappointed with the result, but I'm proud of the desire and the commitment that my players had, because they had to fight for this point, as it was a very tough game. My players gave everything, and on another day, we would have taken all 3 points. As for Millwall, Neil Harris actually said, today we was unlucky in front of goal, and I think we was really good stopping City from getting forward. Our defending was superb. And as I said to the lads, if we keep playing like this, the results will bound to happen very soon. We've just been unlucky. Now, as for the next game for either side, City are in the Carabao Cup. They play away from home to Watford, so they're going to a Premier League ground, and that will be an interesting one for them. As for Millwall, we're also travelling, and we're going to play against Reading as we both look to go into the 3rd round of this cup. So that is all we've got for today's post-match thoughts. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Would you have said any players were better? Is there any other chances that I have missed? And let me know what you reckon for the game against Reading. But until then, goodbye.